What is good, everybody? This has been back with another video. Hope everyone is having a wonderful Saturday. This is doing my first live on this new platform, OneStream, and hopefully it will turn out all right. But I want to talk about the Duke and the Boston College game, upcoming game. I think the game kicks off at 8 p.m. tonight. I'm a huge Duke fan. I really like when they have the earlier games, um, but they got the 8 o'clock game today. Um, so I just want to talk a little bit about the Duke and Boston College. But first of all, I just want to give kudos to jonscheyer and the whole entire Duke staff. Um, I think they're doing a wonderful job thus far, and with this Duke team. I'm a huge Duke fan since they went back to back in the 90, 91, 91, 92. I'm sorry. And, and I've been a Duke fan since. And it's unfortunate, though, that even though Duke is having a really strong season thus far, still a lot of basketball left to play. So I don't want to give any predictions on how they're going to do just yet. Still early, in my opinion. But the ACC is kind of down. Let's just be honest with it. ACC is kind of down. Duke is the only top 25 team in the whole conference. You got conferences like SEC conference. They got many teams in the top 25. Um, so not normally what you the ACC has been like in the past. ACC has always been a very strong conference when it comes to having teams in the top 25 doing well in the tournament, especially between Duke and Carolina. They both have won their share of national championships, and so that's kind of unfortunate. However, Duke is going up against Boston College this evening. Should be another win for Duke, but you don't want to take anybody lightly, which I don't think this team is going to do that. I think the staff understands um, the importance of on the road game. You can't take anybody lightly. You can't take anybody for granted. Um, these games are to me like trap games, as they say. But if Duke just play like they are capable of playing, they should come out with the dub. No doubt about it. They should come out with the dub with any issues and problems. Um, they're missing Malik Brown, which I don't think that they need for this game to win this game. He's definitely a very important piece, but he is not needed for Duke to win this game. The cool thing about it is that once hopefully they go ahead and take care of business tonight. They have a little bit of a gap of time before they play another game. I think I was scheduled the other day. Let me see here. So they have a game. Let me see. Who they play after some college? I will find out in just a second. So Duke basketball schedule. Oh, they got Wake Forest. So they actually go to Wake Forest on 25th. So they play today, tonight, and then they don't play again until Saturday. So it's a little bit of a time. But so they play Wake Forest. That'll be a 4:30 game. So that'll be an interesting one. But they have Boston College tonight, so hopefully they can go ahead and take care of business. Duke right now is 15-2. And let's see here. They are 7-0 in the conference. So Duke is at the top of the conference at 7-0, 15-2 overall. Clemson is 6-1, 14-4. Louisville is 6-1, 13-5. Wake Forest is 5-1, 13-4. UNC is 5-1, 12-6. SMU is 4-2, 13-4. Those teams are at the top of the top 6 teams. Then next you got Florida State 3-3, 12-5 overall. Pittsburgh 3-3, 12-5 overall. Stanford 3-3, 11-6 overall. Virginia Tech 3-3, 8-9 overall. NC State 2-4, 9-8 overall. Notre Dame 2-4, 8-9 overall. Syracuse 2-4, 8-9. Georgia Tech 2-5, 8-10. Boston College 1-5, 9-8. California 1-5, 8-9. Virginia 1-5, 8-9. And Miami, Florida 0-6, 4-13. So very rare that you have lately in the past that Miami, Virginia, and NC State, this time last year was not at 2-4 in the conference. Definitely not. So see how things has flipped around. But so Duke is undefeated in the conference. Um, they have a on the road record at 4-0. They've been pretty strong on the road. Um, so I credit that to the staff and just sure these guys are ready to go, whether it's at home or on the road. You got to be ready to play. And they've had better starts lately. They had a really good start against Miami, and I think the other teams, Notre Dame, had a pretty good start. Uh, so this shouldn't be a hard game for Duke. They just got to keep in mind that just got to keep the hammer down and play up and not play down to competition. Not a strike against Boston College or anything like that, but I can remember when Boston College was at the top of the ACC with when Skinner, I forgot his first name, when Skinner was the coach. They had some good teams. they had some good teams back in the day. Virginia Tech had some really strong teams back in the day. Syracuse, of course, from Jim Boeheim, his a few years back. They always were very competitive. So it's been a little some dips in on teams and programs because they've lost their coaches. Jim Boeheim retired. Tony Bennett retired just recently. Of course, Coach K did, and the other coach, uh, Carolina. Why am I blanking? It's coming. It'll come to me. Roy Williams. Boy. Anyway, um, so a lot of the tenure coaches that used to coach in the ACC are gone. So we got a lot of newbies, a lot of new coaches, and everything. And so that's just the way it is. The conference is what it is. I know a lot of people talking down on ACC, but it is what it is. And or any team that's playing, you just gotta play and try to win as many games as you can in the conference. That's going to help your resume when it comes to the NCAA seeding and all that good stuff. And so that's just the name of the game. You just got to be ready to compete each and every night that you play against whomever. Doesn't matter. So I do expect Duke to come out with the dub um, against Boston College. And again, I just want to credit the staff, jonscheyer and the staff, for doing a wonderful job. Duke is one of the top defensive teams in the nation. The offense is starting to catch up. And, guys are improving. Cooper Flag is improving. Common Malawatch is improving. Khan Knipple is improving. All those are freshmen, and as good they are, they didn't, you know, they are better now than they were in November. You definitely can see it. The other guys, Sion James, Mason Gillis, those guys are experienced. They are playing better too, actually. And I think as a team, overall, this team is playing better because now they've gotten some games under their belt. They gotten used to playing with one another. They know one another's tendencies in games and things like that. So they're getting more comfortable playing with one another. And that's the reason why I think it's so impressive on how well this team has been on defense right off the bat. I mean, right off the bat, these guys were connected on defense. Definitely the defense was ahead of the offense right off that, but now the offense is starting to catch up and everything. And when this team can knock down their threes and get stops and get steals and all of the stuff that this team can do, uh, Duke is a hard team to beat. So, but anyway, I just want to do this quick live. Make sure you like and comment on your thoughts on Duke, on your thoughts on the game against Boston College, or whatever your team is, whether it's UNC or whether it's Pitt or SMU or Virginia or um, you know Georgia Tech, Syracuse, whatever team, ACC team that you may be a fan in. Uh, Put in the comments what you think about their season. Put in the comments on what you think about how many teams will the ACC get in the tournament. That's a big question. How many teams ends up going to the NCAA tournament, being invited, and not looking from the outside in? Anyway, this has been um, Ongoing Sports Channel. Thank you for tuning in with me. Thank you for watching. Like and comment. Blessings, everybody. Have a great day.